my sister Fanta Diallo, Sanu Khan, my best friend's mother. These are just a few people that I know have suffered from schistosomiasis, which is a disease you can get because of not drinking clean water. Many people in my country are dying every day because of water diseases, and nothing is getting done to fix it. I know this is happening in other countries, especially countries in Africa, but in more powerful, more advanced countries like China and the United States of America, the whole country has access to clean water. In Guinea, the water is dirty and contaminated. Surface water is unsafe for drinking and is developing a big problem for all children in Guinea. This problem is a root cause for malnutrition and many sicknesses. My name is Julene Diallo, and I live in Guinea with my one sister, my brother, my mom, and my dad. Our house is in a rural area, and like our neighbors, we have a circular house with no windows and a dirt floor. I am 13 years old, so I do not go to school anymore, but my younger sister Fanta is 7 and she still goes to school. My brother Omar is 10 and he still goes to school. He's in the 14% of Guineas that go on to secondary school. Every day when Omar comes home from school, he teaches me everything that they learned. He teaches me about maths and the history of Guinea. Guinea has a deep Muslim history because of the Almoravid Empire, who came in the 11th century. In the 13th century, the Mali Empire took control of Guinea, and when the Mali Empire fell, Guinea was controlled by small kingdoms. While European traders came to Guinea in the 1st and the 16th century, it was the French who secured colonial rule in the 19th century. Guinea's first post-independent president, Cyrus Tour, made a dictatorship and ruled until his death in 1984. After, General Lassana Conté staged a coup and seized the government. He also established an authoritative regime and manipulated presidential elections until he died in 2008, when Captain Mustadas Camara led a military group and seized power and suspended the constitution. In September 2009, presidential guards opened fire on an opposition rally, killing more than 150 people in Conakry, the capital of Guinea. In 2010 and 2013, Guinea had its first free and fair presidential and legislative elections. In March 2020, Guinea passed a new constitution that changed the presidential term limit rules. Alpha Conde, who won the 2010 and 2015 presidential election, argued that given this change, he was allowed to run for a third term, which he won on October 2020. On September 5, 2020, Col Doumbia led special force troops in a successful military coup detaining Conde and establishing the National Committee for Reconciliation and Development, CRND. Doumbia and the CRND suspended the constitution and dissolved the government and the legislature. Doumbia was sworn in as transition president in October 2021, and he appointed Mohamed Bigovi as transition prime minister a week later. The National Transition Council, CNT, which acts as the legislative body, was formed January 22, 2022. The 81-member CNT is led by Dr. Dansa Kouama and consists of appointed members representing a broad swath of Guinean society. Guinea has some problems, but is so beautiful. There are many landmarks, historical landmarks, and national parks. In Guinea, we have many important dishes, but I think the best one is poulet yassa, a chicken-based dish. Every time we see my grandmother, she makes poulet yassa, and it's the most delicious thing in the world. Last time I had it, I was coming back from a trip that my family took to Mount Yora when I was 8. It was so beautiful, and I still remember it. Though Guinea is beautiful, it does face some challenges. We have water and foodborne diseases such as hepatitis A, typhoid fever, and schistosomiasis. We have animal diseases like rabies and Jaculitis. But the biggest problems are drinking water. There are diseases in the water, and many people are suffering because of it. There can be solutions to this, and the government has to get involved. The government can help with equal access to clean tap water, and he can pump it up from underneath the ground, filter it, and take it. He can take pond and lake water, filter it. But every solution needs to be thought of before committing to just one. Here in Guinea, the water is not clean and soiled. We cannot drink surface water. This is one of the main causes of malnutrition in Guinea. Many people die every year in Guinea because of this problem, and it must get solved. It is not only my country that is suffering. Numerous other countries deal with this issue, and it may look okay from the outside, especially from mother countries, but on the inside it is not okay and it needs to get fixed. I want a peaceful world for my kids to live in, and I know I'm not the only one.